Hello, everybody who is from the Garden City or lives in the Garden City or even knows what the Garden City is. Well, if you're born in my generation or maybe even older, the Garden City that we have in Nigeria, in West Africa, is Port Harcourt, River State. So I want to talk about Port Harcourt a little bit today. I'm grateful and happy that that was the city I grew up in. Now, I see some things happening. A lot of people who have moved into Port Harcourt are not indigenous of River State and may not know the people who live there or have always been there, the residents. I have an advice for you guys. When you move into a place to occupy the place, have respect for the people's culture that you meet there. Have respect for the people who are there. Love the culture that you meet and embrace it. Yes, you could share your culture because that's who you are or that's your beginning, but embrace the people that you meet when you come in, as opposed to acting as though you are now the proper owners of Port Harcourt. I went to Port Harcourt, I couldn't recognize anywhere. It was as though things are changing. Every time I go, it's as though it is worse than it was when I got there. I have a question about Port Harcourt. What happened to the greenery? All the houses in Port Harcourt have fences that we cannot even see. You cannot see your neighbor anymore. Then it's like house upon house upon house. There's no green trees, no green grass, no flowers, nothing anymore in Port Harcourt. All I see is somebody's roof when I'm upstairs. What has happened to us creating that garden city that we had? And maybe this is just me speaking out my ideas talking. I think we need to come back to the drawing board. Port Harcourt is now living on top of Port Harcourt. Okay? House on top of house. It's as though there's a competition for who has the biggest house and the biggest roof and the biggest whatever. That look, I did take God beg on that. Maybe make I just come down small. We are connected to the sea. We are connected to the trees. We are connected to the grass. We are connected to the flowers. We are connected to the snakes and the lizards and everything else that God has created. Why is it that there is none of that anymore in Port Harcourt? I don't see no garden city except I go to park. Isaac Borough Park or the other park, I forget the name of the park near the old airport. People, near the naval base. People. Let us come back and begin to groom the ground that we have found ourselves in. We need to have greenery. Nobody is in competition with you. If you want to build a big house, just think about the fact that you should be connected to the earth, because when you die, you're going to the ground. We must take care of our environment. Don't let me talk about environment now because I won't beg on again. Black suit people, how far now? The Kpo fire people, how far? Will we all die in Port Harcourt? Do you know that whenever you do this Kpo fire, you're doing it for your family, you're doing it for your children, you're doing it because necessity, you want to make money, right? But in the process, your child that you're having with the mother and the children to come, you're killing them, and you're killing not just them, you're killing yourself and you're killing all your sisters and brothers, including me. And they take God beg on, can you just stop? We go find another way to fight government, make them give us things or make them allow us to grow. But this poverty that we're in, it is not caused by only you or a government. It's also caused by us. We don't love ourselves. So if you are doing this bonfire, your black suit everywhere, everybody is getting sick, including you. So pass, sissy, I take God beg on her, Biko, I de beg on her. Stop the bonfire and let's bring Port Harcourt back to what it used to be. I remember growing up in Port Harcourt. and we used to walk around. We go and pick trom trom. Do you even know what trom trom is? Huh? We go and pick fruit. That fruit, almond fruit, we pick it. We go from Borokri all the way to Rumola. Nobody stops us. Hey, look at them. I'm talking to you too. Please, you stop harassing us when we are moving on the road. People, let's bring Port Harcourt back. I'm going to have a series, Port Harcourt, and I pray you will be my guest on those series and talk about how we can transform Port Harcourt or bring Port Harcourt back to what it used to be before. How about that? All right, I love you guys. Think about it. Hit me up. Peace.